Alrighty. Come on, open up. Let's get over my channel. Come on. And yes, here we go. Turn that down. Alrighty. Welcome to Drawsome, week 48, and we are painting shoes. And I do believe I have my audio finally figured out to where now I don't sound like I'm talking to you from underneath of a pillow. So, having said that, this week we are painting shoes. So I'm going to flip over here to our picture. And as you can see, it's a picture of shoes. But not just any shoes. These are Dorothy's red slippers. So I'm going to bring this down just a little bit. There we go. And if everybody's wondering what this is, well, I have RA pretty bad. And this whole finger is numb right now. So we're not sure, but whenever this happens, I put my brace on and it seems to help. So I'm sorry if it's unsightly, but it's needed. So I'm going to open up my paints. We're just going to watercolor this little bad boy in very quickly. Because I don't want I'm starting this early also because right now it doesn't hurt. Because this can start to hurt. So I'm just going to get some brushes and start painting. So, and if nobody can hear me, please let me know. If there's no audio, that would be great. I did test it first. So, I did have some audio on my playbacks. So, let's just hope it stays that way. It stays good, you know. I'm going to first paint in these gorgeous red ruby slippers. And then we'll go and paint the background. And I will be putting in all types of details and all that kind of good stuff. Because they gotta look like they're made out of, rhinestones or rubies. So, maybe a nice bright red. And this, this is like the second time I've done the ruby slippers from The Wizard of Oz. Simply because it's one of my favorite movies. If not my favorite, the biggest favorite movie. So I have a tendency to always paint these. My last one came out pretty good. I'll have to put up a picture. If you're not familiar with my Instagram, it's on there. You'd have to probably go down a bit. Down the page. Trying to make sure I get all this nice and coated with red. There, whoops. Don't go out the lines. So I hope everybody's been having a great week so far. Being it's Tuesday already. Has anybody taken advantage of the Cyber Monday yesterday? All the sales. I'm still running a sale in my Etsy shop. I'm I put everything on sale. Everything. If you're looking for any other Christmas presents or Christmas cards to send, the Christmas cards are back up on my shop. The ones I made a few years ago. And yeah, I still have plenty of those. If it says there's only one set, it's lying to you. There's way more than just one set. I think I still have like 10 sets left. But I've got other stuff. I've got, I think there's 4 coloring pages up. So if you have somebody in your family that likes to color, there's some really cool looking coloring pages. You could print all 4 of them off and make a little coloring book. If you like those coloring pages, let me know, because then I can always draw some more. I forgot to put my one up that I have for Halloween. I felt like I was so stupid. I was just like, oh, duh. Why didn't I put that up there? These are red shoes. I'm trying not to shake. It's not easy. There we go. I don't know about you, but has anyone else noticed that it seems like everybody's channel this time of year, some of them even like year round, are just trying to sell you something? Whether it be their merch or just anything. It's just, I get so tired of it. That's why I don't push my merch and all that stuff. And yes, I have merch, but it's not high on my priority list, I guess. Simply because I think my art should be the priority of my YouTube channel. And then if you like it and you would like something, I would think people would ask. You know? I mean, there's lots of stuff in the description box, but I'm not going to push it on people. Let's see. I'm going to add a little bit of green to some red. Make it just slightly darker. Don't want it as bright. Here we go. It's kind of a shadow color, red. And then put a little bit of this right here. Looks good. Okay. Oh, we're going to do underneath the shoes too. Forgot. Just like this. Like so. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of gray. I know it seems like a strange color to be using, but really water it down here. The insides of her shoes are actually white. So I'm just going to put in this line like that. Kind of blend it out a little bit. If anybody can hear my parents, they're watching television. They're watching Jeopardy. Okay. And then the same kind of shadowy. That white's going to pick up just the smallest bit of red. There we go. Alright, now we're going to do these bows. Like that. But of course, we're not done yet. I'm going to take a little bit of that gray that we made up and highlight under there. Kind of shows that it's a little bit rounded. There we go. Yeah, we're still looking for all those suggestions also for the new year. We definitely need more. We have 6 so far. And we need more suggestions for 2022. Problem with the server. Are we still live? Yes, we are. Hello, Bachtai. How are you? It's good to see you here. Alrighty, I'm gonna go down a brush size or two. Probably the smallest one. Yeah. How are you doing this week? Nice to see a familiar face. Oops. Too watery. I hope you've had a good week so far. I know I'm early this week, but that's because my hand doesn't hurt right this minute. So I figured I better get in my live stream before it really started hurting. So some of that dark under here. Just a little bit of a shadow. There we go. Alrighty. Now for a much bigger brush. Oh, this bad boy. And we're going to need some yellows and oranges. And I'm just going to basically lay in a yellow road. This is a nice thing about watercolors too. They just really adapt to just pretty much anything you wanna paint. If you want to do something that's real, you know, painterly or hello, my son, how are you? Yeah, I'm on here early because my hand doesn't hurt right now. I decided just to get on early. It was like an hour and a half early, but still early. I'm glad. to refill this palette full of yellow before I put it away. There we go. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. We're just gonna... I'm just laying in the yellow right now. Because I'm going to go back with some oranges and browns and really make this look like a road. Okay. Get rid of this big brush. Whatever y'all don't do what I do and not clean your brushes properly. Because I am notorious for not cleaning my brushes right. How's my audio sound, son? I think I fixed the problem. Does it sound clear, or like I'm not talking to you from underneath of a pillow? Because that's what it sounded like on all my playbacks. I was just like, oh, this has got to stop. But you always say it sounds good, so I don't know if I can trust you. Ah, good. Okay. Yeah, when I listened to it in playback, I was like, why do I sound like I'm being smothered with a pillow? That's when I realized it was the, oh, the thing, what? Uh, the Elgato sound thing that was downloaded onto my computer and was muffling my voice. Yeah. So now, no more muffle. I was glad I got it fixed. It's been driving me crazy the last couple weeks. This shouldn't take me too long. to complete this. Especially after I got all the major colors in. There we go. Okay, so the sidewalk or the yellow brick road is all finished. I'm just going to go around this shoe real quick. Get rid of all those little white marks. There we go. There. And I think around the back side of this one also. Here we go. Alrighty. Put this aside for a second. And pick, yeah, we'll use this one. I'm going to put poppies back there. Like that. Put a little bit of green down here, kind of balance things out a little bit. There. Alrighty. There's my other brush. There we go. And we're going to put red poppies back here. Just a few of them, nothing outrageous. And yes, this is how I how I paint poppies, because I'm not very good at them. But they come out looking like poppies nonetheless. There we go. Just a few poppies. We'll put some black centers in them, and add some stems. Like that. And then put in some nice long stems. Okay. So, I hope everybody goes and votes and puts in their 2 cents as to what they want to see us paint and draw in 2021. Because, like I said, we only got 6 ideas so far, and we need 32 of them, or 52 of them, which is a lot. All right, now we're going to make these look like ruby slippers. And the trick to that is a white gel pen. And you just dot. This might take a bit, but you kind of put like a, you can put a pattern in, but then where you want a little bit more pizzazz, you're going to put in a little bit more white. And I will show you what I'm talking about. Now, where you want to have more light, like where more of the gems are reflecting, you're going to put in more white dots. Like that. And put a few more in here. I'm going to put just a few on the heel. And do the same to the other one. I would never be able to do this with a brush. These dots need to be really actually very small. And I don't have a brush that small. Yeah, just where you want more highlight, you just put more dots. And where you want it to look darker, you just put less. That is pretty much it. And I learned that with the last pair that I did. Because I did this same basic technique. (2022), yes, 2020. Did I say 2021? I meant 2022. Thank you, Boktai. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. There we go. There is our ruby slippers. Well, thank you for reminding me and correcting me. I appreciate that. And here are our shoes for week 48 of Drawsome Live. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me paint these. Should I? I should have, and I didn't. So what we're going to do is I'm going to... Oh, here we go. I'm going to put the shadow in really quick because I forgot to put the shadow in. I'm just going to use this graphite pencil because I can get a nice clean shadow with this. Thank you, son. I appreciate that. And it does run my finger. Because we don't want it to be too drastic. I don't want it to take away from the shoes. There we go. And we're just gonna bring that down like that. There. And then a little bit of a shadow under here because the heel will allow sun to come through, so you won't see the shadow until well over here. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Dorothy shoes. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll be posting a copy of this up on my Instagram so you can go and look at it over there even better. It'll be a lot closer up so you can actually see all the details. So I sure do appreciate it. And until my next video, which will be tomorrow, I'm going to be streaming the sixth day of the 12 days of watercolor Christmas. So until then, I sure love you.